All right, y'all. I'm about to do a podcast collab with another podcaster. Introduce some new things, mix in some old things, but we gonna do some things. All right. I'm gonna have a team on here tonight, going into Thursday morning because life, and we gonna have a good time. Just sitting up here, making sure I have everything I need. Waiting for the boys to pop in. You know what I'm saying? Let me minimize this. Close this email here. My throat is just scratchy. I ain't got no cookies or nothing. Amazon confirmed. Bing. Bing. All right. Pause this. By the time I come back, them boys should be here. You feel me? They should be set up. Zay beat on Black folk time. Come on, Zay. Get it together. Try to fix my hat. Looking a little crooked. All right, we good now. She good. She good. I'll be back.
So this segment is called Gotta Get to Know Him in 5 minutes or less. And this is all created by me in order to introduce you to the next podcaster that I am currently collaborating with to do this episode. So have fun, listen to the answers, and get to know this guest. Let's get into it.
I got two in the trap. You know what I'm saying? This is not a stranger. We are not strangers, but this is the first time they are on Shegetsitpod. I am doing a podcast collab, and the way that I am introducing the collabs that I'm doing a fun segment. Okay, it's gonna be quick. I'm gonna time that jump out. Let me get my timer ready, and I'm gonna explain it as I do it because y'all the first. Y'all my first testers. So y'all have the segment is called "Gotta Get to Know Him in 5 minutes." Y'all let me know when y'all ready, and y'all basically have 5 minutes to answer 10 podcast-like questions about the Couch Session podcast. All right. You can go into more, you could go into as much detail as you want for each question, but you have to let me know when you're ready for the second question. What you don't get to say in the 5 minutes, you just don't get to say.
Because they.
Hey, welcome to She Gets It. It's got to get to know him in 5 minutes. I have Larry and I have Zay on here, and we gonna start. All right, first question. What's your podcast and when did it start?
The name of the podcast, first of all, come on, Shan. You know I need a proper introduction.
No, this is it. No, this is it. Let's go.
I can't.
Come on, you wasting time.
They don't know who I am. The Couch Session started February 28th, I believe, 2019.
Okay.
4 years. Actually, the 4-year anniversary just passed.
And you ain't celebrated?
It's gonna get celebrated.
Okay.
I'm gonna be in the studio in a couple of weeks.
All right. You ready for question 2?
Yes, they got it.
Okay. What's the top 3 podcasters out in your opinion?
You said what's the top 3 podcasters
out in your opinion right now?
Okay, we definitely got to do Joe Budden.
Okay.
Theo Vaughn and Dom, the Listen Why You Shit podcast.
You already slipped it because one of them has to be the Couch Session. You got me fucked up. But all right.
I thought we couldn't do our own. We're number 1, of course, but you can't, do your own.
Next question.
All right, number 3. What's the most hated part about podcasting?
the most hated part about podcasting is doing it with a minimal team. Not having, because it takes a lot to podcast. It takes an absolute a lot when it comes to promotion, when it comes to putting shows together, when it comes to if you want to do live shows, like just podcasting is a lot more to podcasting than people think.
Okay. I like that answer. Number 4, what's your pod purpose?
The pod purpose is to influence and inform and, put out, show the world the entrepreneurs and the local entrepreneurs and local talent that we have around, and to build people's mind state and let them know they're not alone and we're going through the same thing.
And to get a laugh and a lesson for every show. It's the platform for entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs, like you said, to come up and speak their hearts and minds freely without judgment. It's a judge-free zone. The couch session is like a therapy session, so come up and speak your mind, whatever you do. If you sell pussy, come up on the show. If you sell clothes, come up on the show. You sell shoes, come up on the show. You write books, come up on the show. Anything you do, you can come up on the show.
But you gotta be the best at it.
And you gotta be the best at it. Yo, that's what the couch session is about. That's what the in the long term, I forgot how you worded your question, but the long term is to give people jobs. Go on. Next question.
Okay. Number 5, where can people find your show?
On Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, SoundCloud, the Couch Session on Instagram. But yeah, the main 2 platforms, Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
And soon to come YouTube.
And soon to come YouTube, because like I said, we're getting the studio in a couple of weeks.
Okay. Number 6, 3 things people will always get from each episode.
3 things? I can name 2. I said it earlier. A laugh and a lesson. Zay?
A laugh, a lesson, and... Ooh, I don't know. That's tough. A laugh, a lesson, and an idea.
Okay.
Inspiration.
Okay. Number 7, finish the sentence. Podcasting ain't hard. You just blank.
Gotta do that shit.
Whew. Yes. Okay. Number 8, the stupidest podcast idea is blank.
The stupidest podcast idea is looking at Larry Hilton and thinking that you could do this shit just because you got a little bit of money and can goddamn buy the equipment. No, you motherfucking can't. That's a stupid idea.
Okay.
I like that. But also mockery, what is it? Mockery is flattery. Flattering.
True.
Whatever it is. Yeah, I like it.
True. Okay. Number 9. What is a celebrity that needs to turn off their mic?
Ooh,
Done. Okay.
That was 5 minutes.
That was our 5?
That was 5
minutes.
minutes.
She shorted us.
This is a collab with the Couch Session podcast. Okay, we got Larry, we got Zay. All right. I met not in person, but over mics. I met by mic, by text, by IG through another podcaster. And I'm happy that we got to connect, even though all connections are not connecting. We've done a few shows together, and the reason why I like the Couch Session is because of the sound, the clarity, the honesty, the freshness, the thought behind it, and how you introduce new music through the podcast. I think that's super important because we have everybody jumping on a trend or playing what's popular. And then you also have people who are trying to put different artists on, but are they artists that you like or you think people would like, or are they just artists that just want to throw their music on your show? And I think it's super important to find people that mesh well with you and something that you can stand behind. And I think you do that very well. I also like the fact that you talk about personal things that people don't think of until they in it. And a lot of episodes that you do, that you drop, can come off like, damn, I know a lot of people that wouldn't share that, or I know a lot of people that would have kept that experience to themselves. But my thing in life is you can't keep knowledge and die with knowledge and think people are supposed to get better. And I appreciate the fact that you share this shit. So we talk about a lot through text. And so I was going over a lot of different topics on what I would do with the show. And when it came to doing a show with you, and I came across the thought of doing a no judgment zone episode with you. And you was like, what you mean? Like, what we going to be talking about? And what I wanted to talk about is all the questions from a male perspective that you may have or they might have about why women do certain shit. And so I was like, on the flip side, I'm going to ask y'all from your perspective why men do certain shit. And hopefully by the end of this episode, we get an idea about what's going on in the mindset of a woman and what's going on in the mindset of a man when certain things are done. Because a lot of times I think men don't say certain things to a woman because they don't want to hear her mouth, or they don't trust what's going to come out of her mouth is going to be honest. And maybe she going to say something to you so you're not mad at her, but that's really not the truth. Vice versa. A lot of men say certain things to women just so they don't have to deal with what may come if they were actually honest. So that's why I called it a no judgment zone, because y'all don't owe me shit. I don't owe y'all shit. I'm not going to key up your car after this episode. You're not going to have to do nothing on my side. So we cool. It's a no judgment zone. So we just going to hop into it. After this break, I'm going to do table topics, and I got a thought scenario for y'all. Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying the collab episode. I'm going to do 2 table topic questions in the mix of this break. If you want to figure out what is table topics, go to tabletopics.com. They have different cards for different discussions with a different group. The table topic cards that I have are called Do It Yourself Therapy. And the 2 questions that I have now says, how often do you think about germs? Every day, which is why I'm always sweeping. I'm always moving furniture around. I'm looking at dust and I'm making it like a consistent thing I do as I walk through the house. For the most part, I try to make sure my kids do not wear shoes through the house. I wear slippers most of the time, or socks. And if I freshly mop, then I'll walk barefoot. But I'm always thinking about what's dirty, where their lunchbox been. Is it touching my table? Do they have something in their mouth? Like, it's a constant thing. It's a constant thing. The second table topic question that I have is, how often do you know you're right, but let it go to avoid an argument? I haven't argued with somebody in a very long time, because for me, I would have to care about winning the argument in order to argue. And most of the time, if you want to believe what you want to believe, I'm going to let you, because I refuse to give you my energy and waste it. Like, yeah, I'll let you believe whatever makes you sleep good at night. And you could be completely wrong, but I'm not going to fight you on it, because what's the point? I ain't got time. And if you're looking for a code to use for 15% off, put in Shambi Poddin in all caps on tabletopics.com. 15% off. Now back to the show. You ever be thinking and then you be thinking and then it's a thought and then it's a thought and it's just stuck? Yeah, this is it. I'm gonna tell you. Y'all ready for that?
Okay. I'm ready for it.
Okay, let's go. It's just a random thought that's in my big ass head that I be having. So you in a relationship with someone you care about for like 2.5 years, but you have a MWP that has popped up. Okay. And y'all like, what the fuck is an MWP? An MWP is a most wanted piece in the past that you always wanted to talk to, have an opportunity to probably smash or whatever, right? And now they newly single and they hitting you up out the blue. They still look good. They probably got better with time, better with like wine. Okay. This is your chance. Do you risk it? What you have now with the person you care about and leave just to test out this person that you always wanted to test out? Or do you cheat and live with the guilt?
You read my mind. I'm cheating. You read my goddamn mind, and I'm mad that I didn't say it before you said it. Because as soon as you said or, I was just like, oh, I'm cheating. I'm well. I was in a lodge meeting today on Zoom.
Yeah.
And one of the brothers said, he's playing around because he's smart. He's a professor. Shout out to my dog. He's actually a professor at Howard. And he was just like, man, I ain't smart enough to answer that. Or T was like, I ain't smart enough. Whatever the premise of his statement was, I ain't smart enough.
Okay.
And then one of the big brothers was like, hey, bro, wisdom is totally different than being smart. So I don't think it's very wise to leave home, to break up a happy home. Hey, yo, I'm cheating. You only gave me 2 answers, but I'm cheating. I'm cheating.
Okay, Zay, what you doing?
He's cheating. He's cheating too.
I gotta stay. She was single for a reason.
Hey, you better whisper it.
She's single for a reason. I'm gonna have to hold it down. And then,
bro, what does being single for a reason have to do with anything?
I'm just saying. I want to.
He's saying she's single for a reason, as in like you don't want to gamble a sure thing that you got for somebody that probably ain't.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna gamble. You know what I'm saying? I got a sure thing. But okay. He's like, I'm not cheating. I'm gonna just stay with my shorty.
Yeah. And then also, Lil Durk said this in the song. He said,
"Shan, I'm about to text you because I can't say it on the air."
He was like, finally smashed a shorty I've been wanting to. Finally smashed a shorty I've been wanting to hit that pussy dookie, y'all.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? You know, she might be gay, but that shit might be trash.
You know, something that looked nice on the outside, but nothing good on the inside.
Yeah, it might be like a cantaloupe.
Felt.
Inside out.
If I had to answer it on the flip side, I would end it. If I felt like that old thing was
what?
If I felt like that old thing was such a good gamble, I would end it. This is my thing. I'm such a laid on the table type of person that if I feel strongly that I'm gonna do something and it's gonna disturb somebody else that I care about, I'd rather have a clean slate so I don't have to have no guilt because we wasn't nothing at that time when I did what I did. I'm not about to stay in something with somebody that I care about. No, I did something out of pocket and have them rock with me. I'm not sitting with that.
And that's the difference between men and women. You having sex being like women are. We've this conversation is hundreds of years old. Women are emotional creatures and men are logical creatures, which is why it's easier for us to cheat and not have any emotional ties to it. I got my dick wet. I got some, you know what I'm saying? I got some head. I wanted to see how nasty she was. I wanted to see what it was like, you know what I'm saying? And then, that's it. Women, it's y'all cheat and it's y'all cheat and now it's just like, oh, I don't know if I want to be with you. I don't know what I want to do. Or it's just like, you start not like, come on now. With men, it's one and done. Or it could be 1,000 and done. But then I know I done heard plenty of niggas say, yo, I am not breaking up with my wife to get with you. It's not happening.
Well, marriage is a different thing. I ain't talking about marriage. I'm just talking about like,
or even a good girl. You right? I did move the goalpost and add a word that wasn't originally said. But even a good woman, I done heard plenty of niggas say, "Yo, I'm not leaving my chick, my bitch, For this one, nah. I'm just trying to hit.
Wow, Larry.
What?
This text.
What? Oh, the text.
Ooh-wee.
The text.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, the text.
All right.
I'll show you.
Yeah, I want to see.
All right. Thoughts? Okay, I got you. All right. So how y'all want to do this? You want to do my side until we get to the break, or you want to do tit for tat? I go, I'll go.
We can do your side, and we can.
Okay.
That seemed like a good.
I got
ending.
a few of them. And y'all be honest, okay? I'm not gonna key y'all car or flash y'all tires.
Go ahead.
I always wanted to ask a man, why do men hold on to boxers and socks with holes in them?
They were there from day one.
What?
Fucking
They were there from day one. You gotta stick it out, yo. Until them motherfuckers turn into skirts and my balls are literally hanging out, they not getting thrown away, bro. Ain't nobody else seeing them. They still doing their purpose.
You might as well go naked then.
No, because they still, you know what I'm saying? They still holding on a little bit. But once they, like I said, once they turn into a skirt wraps, then I gotta let you go.
Larry. What's your reasoning, Larry?
It's funny. You know what's funny is because I saw some boxes yesterday. Just yesterday. Saw some boxes, was folding some clothes.
They on their last string.
None of my drawers are on their last string. But from the cloth to the elastic band was like just a little small hole. Mm-hmm. But it affects just wearing them, period. They start to roll and shit like that.
Yeah.
So what I had to do, because all men hold on to drawers forever.
Why?
Unless you just, I don't know. Hold on, I'm gonna answer that.
Okay.
Because all men hold on to drawers forever. I took that hole and I ripped them drawers in half, and I forced myself to throw them bitches away.
Come on.
Swear to God.
Facts.
Swear to God. I had to destroy them to be like, bro, all right,
it's time for them to go.
It's time for them to go. So why do men hold on? I don't think men are easy to please. Men are easy to please. Yo, I just need draws. That's it. Mm-hmm. I just need draws. Like, I need to put something on my tank top. You're not gonna see me in this shit, but was taught to wear an undershirt. So I'm gonna wear that white beater.
That's that old school.
I'm gonna wear that white beater that look like I beat my wife in it.
Listen, what my grandpa called, I need a marina. He called it marinas, the wife beaters.
Marina.
Have y'all ever tried the boxers with the ball holders in them?
No.
Wow. No. They are life changing. I mean, I don't have balls, but I do have a couple, and they are comfortable. It basically in where your balls.
My next question: why do women wear boxers? Why do y'all wear? Okay. Like the Ethica, Ethica shit.
I don't have them.
I don't have those right now.
I don't have those, but I feel this is what I like about men's boxers. My thighs are thick, so you pull them up, and it just like grips your butt cheek. It grips your butt cheek like a hug, right? And then it gives you more air on your coochie lips, which is comfortable.
I give you more air, and
because the boxes that I buy, they're perforated, so they have little holes in them. The ones at Target, I got some on right now. I got some on right now. They got little holes in them. They're airy.
She got that Wakanda technology in her jaw.
They're airy, but the ones that hold that have like the ball holders, they have like an elastic where your balls go, so your balls just sit in them like a cup like this. And it's very.
Hold on, look at this.
What you about to send me? See, I don't have those. Are those boxers?
They were some like compression pants or something like that. Compression shorts.
they're just comfortable. Like women have jiggly parts, and when you hold them, they just feel better. They're comfortable. Like even I have
Women
men.
have jiggly parts.
They do.
That's the name of the show. The women have jiggly.
I
Women have
have
jiggly parts. Remember that, Zay.
Listen, it just feels better. I have men's long johns, and they
Okay.
feel better than the women's. I don't know what that is. Even men's sweatpants, they have always felt better than women's sweatpants. To me. Okay.
I can understand that. Our clothes are a little looser.
But when it comes to socks, I know what it's like to wear socks and be irritated all day with the wrong socks. Why the hell would y'all keep socks that have holes in them?
So I don't know about them niggas. Oh shit. All right, my bad. I don't know about them niggas. I actually had a hole, like a little small hole at some, and I had, I took my shoes off at somebody's house, and I looked down, and I was like, why these niggas ain't tell me I had a hole in my sock?
Yeah.
And I throw them shits away because I don't want my
Okay.
toes sticking out. You can feel that shit.
Yeah.
Saying I was raised by women. It was literally, I was the only boy in my family on my mom's side. It was my mom, my grandma, my aunt, her two daughters. Like it's just women. My dad's side is mainly women. All my male cousins are younger than me for the most part, and that was raised in North Carolina. So it's just they taught me like, man, throw that shit away. I'll buy you some more. I'm a kid. They're like, I'm gonna buy you some more.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to when you get draws and they start wearing down, buy some more. So I can answer for some of these dirty niggas out here for you, but I can't relate personally. Well, not yet. Not yet. You might ask something.
I even got a thing with like, let's say if I'm in the house and I like, it has to be extremely cold for me to keep socks on in the house. If I get in the house, my idea of taking off my shoes is the socks have to get off too. I can't put on socks that I just took off after I took them off. I need a new pair of socks.
Okay, you have a mental issue.
What? It's a temperature change when you were in socks and you try to put them back on. I don't like that. It's like even in my 20s when I was with ex number 2, I would carry around an extra pair of drawers right in my bag at all times because I just never knew when he would pop up. You know what I'm saying? If I take one off, a new one's going on. I'm not putting on the same drawers. I have always been that way. I'm not putting on the same drawers. Same thing with my socks. I'm carrying a new pair of socks and a new pair of drawers.
Saying you come you wake up, you put some socks on, you go to the grocery store because you know that's your favorite spot.
Yes.
You come back from the grocery store an hour later, you take your socks off, but then you got to go pick up the girls.
I got to get a new pair of socks.
Really?
Yes. Or I'm wearing my Adidas slides without socks.
Oh, I don't understand, but okay.
All right, next question I got. Why fuck a bitch raw that you know you don't want long term?
Because I want to see how that pussy feel.
But why risk it?
Why risk it? All right, so I mean, say it.
You want to sound so crazy.
Nah, like why risk it? You said why risk it?
Why risk it?
Mo, all right. I'll put it like this. The 2 times that I got a girl pregnant, well, I'm putting all my business out there.
This is the first conversation we had about this.
The 2 times the first one, look, I'll say both of them, I'm grateful that I didn't have a baby by. But the two times that I did get a girl pregnant was women, excuse me. Was shut up.
Listen, no R. Kelly over here.
Yeah,
not
no.
allowed around Chuck E. Cheese.
Nah. But the first two times, the only two times I got women pregnant was because I was having careless sex. So don't remember the first time. I just know I was in it. It was a good time. Like it was a memorable session. The second time, I know for sure, I got videos, and I'll never forget. After it was done, I said to her, "Don't be surprised if you come up pregnant." I told her that.
Okay.
And 2 weeks, well, whenever her period, her cycle was supposed to come around, it never came around. And then I don't think about it and saying out loud. She probably she had to have gotten scared and changed. She flipped the script on me, Shan, and that's that's besides the point. But it was reckless sex. Like I was in it.
Okay.
I was in it. Like I was in it. I knew that you leaked a little bit in it. Like yeah. Like even though I didn't nut in her. Like a nigga know I know my body. I know to pull out.
Pre-cum is strong.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Actually, I think matter of fact, now that you reminded me, that's how the first girl got pregnant.
Really?
Pre-cum. Yeah, just leaking in the bitch, bro.
So that's how both then, or the second one?
Nah, the second one was just wow. We was just who knows? Who knows? Who knows? That was a good night. I missed that pussy. But yeah, it's just wild. But any other time I've never had, and I've had I've had sex multiple times, like with multiple women, and I've never gotten them pregnant.
Zay, do you have a confession?
Why? What?
Why would you be in a woman raw that you don't want long term?
Feels way fucking better. That's why. Nah, I wouldn't. If it's not long term, you gotta wrap it up. Actually, but who want? You know what I'm saying? If you wash your hands with gloves on, did you wash your hands?
What?
Saying. I got a friend. Got a friend. And I think she asked me the same thing. Like, if you're not serious with a girl, with a woman, or married, because she's been married, she's like, why would you not wear a condom? And I said, to this young lady, said her name. I said, I know you. I know you ain't fucking around. I know all you do is sit at home, work, or you with your kids. Taking care of your kids. I was just like, if you ever threw me some pussy and you wasn't stressed about a condom, then I would not use a condom. Because I know you clean. I know you good. You know I'm good. So
let me tell you, women with kids, they do get down. Because they're least likely expected to.
Huh? What you mean by that?
Men think women who have kids is like a safe zone. It's like park pussy. I've talked about this.
No. I'm extra careful with fucking a woman with one or multiple kids. Hell, you have kids for a reason. I'm cool, and I'm not trying to be in that list of baby daddies.
Okay.
I'm a 31-year-old black man, and I ain't got no kids. And I'm at the point now, I take pride in that. Okay. I take a lot of, I'm happy about that, yo. I am a gym out in this motherfucking, walking this goddamn earth, yo. So, and I got a career. Come on now. Please, nigga. In my but what was I saying?
Something about
women with kids is a misconception. that they like a safe place.
Oh, I'm being extra careful with kids. I'm being extra careful with a mother.
Okay.
Yeah,
what about pregnant women?
You probably I'll fuck a pregnant. I've never fucked a pregnant girl, but I want to.
What?
I want to.
Let me tell you
I
something.
want to.
And I've had an episode about this too.
I heard in like the 9th grade, pregnant pussy was the wettest.
That, bro, my uncle told me some shit. He was like, yeah, right after she had the kid, that prenatal or postnatal pussy, he was like, it's like some goop. I'm like, yo, chill out, bro.
Not goop.
Right now.
What the
like,
fuck is goop?
You know, he was mesmerized.
I need to write these down. What did you say?
Goop. I really have an issue.
It feel like goop.
Yeah, that nigga was like that postnatal pussy got that goop.
I never liked it while pregnant at all. I felt like a whale. I was like,
I was like, goop. I was like, whoa.
Look, just tap me out when you're done.
That's wild.
But I really have a mental issue with the fact that women who be pregnant be in pornos, like on some train stuff. I'm just like, dog, did the dad sign off?
Paid, Shan.
You gotta get paid, Shan.
Did the dad sign off on this?
That's really toxic. But it's a whole market for that though. Just like
it's crazy.
Somebody out there might be like, just send me a picture of your feet or send me a picture of your hands.
Send me a picture of your belly button.
Your belly, some weird shit. Like Shan, just let me see your lips and that's it. Like crop your face out.
Like you've never heard of that
and they might drop a bag in your pocket every week for some shit.
There's people out here having a whole career on selling dirty panties, yes, and also taking pictures of their big toe.
So imagine getting thousands of dollars a month because somebody loves pregnant porn.
But that's crazy to not even get the consent from a dad or the baby. I want you to beat my head.
Most of them don't know the father.
The dad, that's crazy. That's
like what if I was a baby and my mom was doing that, and then when I found out, I'm just like, I'm suing. I'm suing once I'm out. I saw the videos.
She's probably pregnant by another porn star, or the baby father's not in the life, or the baby father, she's with the baby father. No, there has to be 4. This is a multiple choice. There's 4 answers.
I think number 2
not for real. She's either pregnant by another porn star. She's either pregnant by the baby father is not in the life at all. The baby father, they're together and he's fine with it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it only might be 3. And that's the last one. Or together and he's fine with it. I think it's another one. I just can't think of it. I'm high. But yeah.
But I mean, how could you be cool with letting somebody smack their dick tip on your son's head?
Yes.
Before he's even born.
The same. Bruh.
Smack him.
Imagine if his friend found his mom's tape at school and was like, "Oh, your mom."
Well, actually, I heard on the podcast the other day, we're in that era now. We're in that era. Like, hey man, I saw your mom on OnlyFans. Matter of fact, the reason I heard that conversation is because somebody came to bash Sebastian, was Khalifa's son, and Amber, somebody came to him and was just like, yeah, I seen your mom naked, or your mom got her titties. Someone was like, how do you feel? And he gave some really smart answer about how we have to let women do what they do because they're equals. Like, shut your bitch ass on, nigga.
Jaden Smith ass nigga.
but we're in that era now where we're
That's
officially
crazy.
Kids are seeing.
Let me tell you something. If I ain't have kids, you know how famous my nipples and these titties would be. Just like a pussy print alone. But I have daughters. I gotta.
What does that change? Fuck it.
In the camera.
The Lord. The Lord be knowing.
Hey, I'll feel you.
Sorry. It's hard. It's hard. I be thinking about it as I be mom. I'm like, y'all don't even know.
But you can still tap into the sex worker world without showing your private parts. Get a pedicure and post on feetpics.com.
It's too much of a commitment.
See, that's black women's problems today.
No, it's not, because I know some women.
Y'all ain't chasing the bag.
I know some women that'll do it.
Ooh,
You just
y'all
gotta
like to
have.
commit to nothing.
Why don't you just wear a mask?
Yeah, that's that. They porn stars do that too. Wear nothing but
I got
masks.
too many tattoos in areas.
Be fully dressed.
Look, I'm gonna be on Pornhub at the end of the night. I'm like, hold up, is that a Jamaican flag?
Listen, I got too many. Okay,
I'm like, Shane got 20,000 views.
I got look. When I take showers, I got one under my titty that I forgot about. I only see it sometimes.
That's crazy. She forgot about it.
Next question. All right. Out of all the women, why, for the life of me, fuck your ex-girl's best friend?
Because I always thought she was cute anyway, and now she's giving me the pussy, and I'm sorry that she's your best friend, but I'm a man, and we're not together anymore. So
had to get it back in blood.
And it's not. Sometimes it's not even that. Sometimes it's not even that. It's like, hey, your best friend cute. I mean, you've been with her for a minute, but how many you ever been in a relationship and you saw the girl and the girl was bad, but then her best friend was like better, and it's like, damn, like it's like you automatically wonder, like, damn, she's bad, like. And it goes through your head like, nah, I got the wrong friend.
That's crazy.
Like, nah, I got the good one. You know what I'm saying? She look good. She treat me well. Her friend's just fine as well in her own way. Now we break up. We break up. You know what I'm saying? Clearly we break up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I have a problem with her friend.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe me and her friend became friends while me and her friend was dead. And it's just like, we don't talk all the time, but it's like, hey, yo, look, you want to come smoke a blunt?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know my damn mouth.
Listen, it always starts with a blunt. It always starts with a blunt. That's
a fact.
That's why I do my things at the house.
Always starts with the blunt.
At the house.
And ends with the cock.
Okay.
I want to know, because I ain't smoking these bitches out for free. You got me fucked up.
So they got suck the cock.
I'd just rather be like, hey, what does Ethan get me? Let's shoot straight to the point. Listen, stop playing around. I hate small talk. What's up?
I got the job. What we
have y'all ever did like a sister thing?
Yes.
What day? Yeah. Why would you do a sister to sister?
Like, wait, what do you mean? Hold on.
Like, you was with a sister and then you broke up with her and then you schooled her sister.
Yeah. They was twins. They look the same.
What?
Yeah. And it's just one of the sisters liked me from the rip, like off rip. I just got with the other one, and then once me and her broke up, the other one was hitting me up. We was young.
Oh man, I feel like I haven't lived when I hear shit like this. I'm just over here nunning it. Okay.
Right. The answer for me is no. I'm not that lucky.
Oh.
I don't have the game power. I don't have the mojo, the power to jump.
But I really feel like a lot of women out here don't really give men a challenge. It's not hard. You just gotta find a female with enough low self-esteem to be like, cool.
That's what I need, a woman with low self-esteem.
Stop it.
I need a couple bitches with low self-esteem.
Right. Bitches that don't respect themselves.
Oh my God. It's enough of them out here.
I got one.
Stop. All right. Why do some men go out knowing they ain't got no damn money?
Hey, hold on. Elaborate on that. What do you mean? Talk to her, because I just came from a long drought. It came from a 2-year drought.
Yes. But I'm talking
So,
about the ones that spent all week not doing shit, lounging around. They know friends who be working or be hustling, on top of their shit, and they just want to celebrate. And they like, oh, we doing such and such, and they're like, oh, I'm coming. Okay, but you're not really speaking on, what events is happening, but you're not speaking on the fact that I don't have it. When we get to the door, can you spot me? When we get to the restaurant, can you spot me? They kind of like put you in a position where
so
That's just what broke niggas do.
That's
That's just what broke niggas do.
Yeah, some certain things just broke niggas just do, and then most of them broke niggas don't know no better.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of niggas don't know no better. Like got they priority. A lot of niggas wasn't taught priorities, which is why when I was broke, like I wasn't trying to holler at women because I knew that a real woman like what am I trying to say?
A woman of standard.
Yes, a woman of standards. You have to do something to get to know her, and that something, even if the first one is free, like even if say we just go play pool, we play 3 $1 games.
Right.
That only cost me $3. My boy Zay work at my boy Zay work at Bojangles.
Take you on a bow date.
You know what I'm saying? Hey yo, let me show you. Let's get some Bojangles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like the Supreme dinner, baby.
I'll pull up. You know what I'm saying? Text Jay. He got it ready. What you think he gonna get? Okay, pull up to the window. No need, baby. It's already ordered for you. You know what I'm saying? You want to go in or you want to go back to the
nigga
crib?
got a membership to Bojangles.
I cannot.
I got a membership to Bojangles. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? That might work the first. That'll work the first time.
Yeah.
That might work the second time. Maybe you got to add like a walk in the park with it. You know what I'm saying? The weather good. You better hope that the weather good.
I like
because bro niggas don't last in the winter. Bro niggas don't last in the winter.
They don't.
You better hope that the weather good because you could take a walk around the park or something like that. So it might work the second time, but that third time, you got to go out to dinner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I was gonna say, I got a question.
It better not be around Valentine's Day or her birthday or some Christmas or some holiday. You got to get us some shit.
Oh God.
There's some holidays for men where I'm just like, if you ain't got money.
No, there isn't. There are no holidays for men.
No, wait. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Right.
There's some holidays where I feel like men who don't have it have no ambition, have no motivation, but they want to be in the mix. You need not to be out trying to talk to nobody. You need to go in the house and lock yourself in the closet. On Valentine's Day, Christmas, any day that's close to showing your appreciation for the opposite sex that you like, just stay in the house. Be fake busy. Don't do it to yourself. Cause you look like an asshole being next to a woman and not having nothing.
I don't think you look like an asshole. You just look like ain't shit.
Which is for women. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's hard for y'all because
I got a question.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. For women, right? How we're talking about on the third day you gotta take her out to eat. I feel like that first date, why is it like always the first day you gotta take her out somewhere nice to eat? Why can't you figure out the woman and see if she's a good woman and take her out to Bojangles?
That's a goddamn lie, because I just talked about this today.
Why do I gotta take you out, period? Why do I have to spend money on you, period? Why don't you take me out on the first time around?
You don't have to. You don't have to. Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something. You don't have to, but it's very hard to find a woman that you don't have to do that with.
It is. I can't go in my backyard and find a diamond right now. That's ridiculous.
You dig deep enough, you might.
I'm not about to dig deep enough. You know what I'm saying? The reality is,
too?
I say this: when a woman really likes a man and wants to get to know a man and wants his time and wants to be in his essence, she'll walk to the park with you. She'll walk around the neighborhood with you. She'll walk with you while you walking your dog. She'll go with you while you washing your car, just to be in your essence. I've gone with men I wasn't in a relationship to go furniture shopping for their apartment. Like I've
You said to get to know. You said
to
they
get to
once
know
they
him,
get
but
to know
that's how you separate a woman that wants things from a man, wants to get in a man's pocket versus a woman that I like him. I want to get to know more about him. I want to know
all these
him.
women want is our pockets.
Hey, look, you know what I will say? You know what I will say? I will say most men who complain about spending money on a woman off the rip
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have a lot of money. And I only say that because, again, before I started my.
Mute me.
You said I'm mute you?
Yeah, I'll mute me. What you trying to call me broke, nigga?
Hold on.
You trying to say I ain't got no money? You trying to call me broke? Hey, yo, came at my neck. And we get money.
Go out and spend it all.
I will. I will. And when I don't got a place to stay, I don't want to hear it. Yeah, it's your fault.
I can't.
So, like I said, before I started my career,
mm-hmm.
I was broke. Like I was hustling. Like I wasn't making money every day. Like shit, I was making money. I was doing good for myself. You know what I'm saying? Paying my bills and shit. I was surviving. But that's all I was doing, like keeping my head above water.
Right.
Now I got a career. I don't know if I showed. Oh, I showed you. I was in the club the other night with the other barbers from the shop, and shit, I asked the bitch for a number.
Yeah.
I asked her for a number, and but I was just like, hey yo, this week, hey, I'll take you out to dinner. Let me get your number. Like, I want to, talk to you outside of here. And she was like, all right, bet. Gave me a number. But now I got money. I got money now. So it's just like, I know, because I know for a fact, that's that we was talking about, being smart and wise. And you're like, yo, I know for a fact, I'm high. I don't even know what I was going to say. But money make a difference.
Money does make a difference, but money doesn't make it sincere. And that's what I don't like.
Money does not make it sincere, but money makes it last. Money holds it together, because doesn't no worthy woman want a broke nigga? Now, even if she do get the broke nigga, that brokenness can only last for so long before you be like, is the fan on in there? The brokenness, you know what I'm saying? It's only gonna last for so long before she be like, all right, yo, like, what are you doing? I'll never forget that I was with my ex, the girl that I was engaged to. She said, let me forget. She said, let me get some change so I can get some candy out the 50-cent machine. And I ain't had no change for her. And like, wow.
Thanks. Not wow.
Right?
I rarely have change for the girls when they want candy.
Now hold on though. Now it was, I think she had asked me for something. She knew I ain't had no money either. Like, I was living with her. My mom had kicked me out. My mom got stage 4 cancer. She had kicked me out. I'm living with her and her mom. And it just tough. And she know I probably had like $20, $30 in the bank. So in the conversation, in the argument, because bitches always want to throw insecurities and some hard shit that you're going through in your face. She was just like, you can't even buy me no candy out the goddamn machine. After that, I got 2 jobs. I started doing more photo shoots.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit
Come
like
on,
that.
bro. You for real? I would have started whooping her ass. I would have made her grateful.
You would have made a great.
I
Stop
would have made her
it.
grateful. No, I don't got 50 cents.
But yeah,
Wait,
so
get home.
money ain't everything, but you can only be broke for so long.
You can only be so broke.
And then as soon as I start taking her out, a couple weeks later, as soon as hey, let's go here. Oh, you like that shirt? I'll get it for you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, here go $40, $60 to get your nails. It was $40. I want to get that bitch $60 to get her nails done. Here go $40, get your nails done. Shit like that. He started. You can see the change. You can see the change, the sincerity in her eyes. And it was just like, yeah, this is a life lesson. Hey, that broke shit only gonna last for so long. So to save yourself the heartache and the getting cheated on and talking to other niggas because they got more money than you and can do more for her, and she not really wise enough to give a damn about her if you treat her better. But she know that this nigga could do more for her with finances and shit like that. Hey, stay down till you come up. Holla at that. Like, just hope and pray, or be this girlfriend until you get your money right to where you can make a move.
I'll say this: I ain't never leave.
Friend zone with money.
Then start kicking her ass again.
Oh my goodness, that is not. That is not how this works. But I have never felt like I needed to leave someone because this man over here could pay more or give me more.
Sam, but you're a different breed.
I guess, but I have felt like, as far as this person respects me more, this person could grow with me, this person has never disappointed me. I feel like those are more reasons to let me end this because this is not growing or going anywhere, and then start that. I felt like that's a good reason. But money wise, I tell people all the time, I ain't never asked an ex how much money you make. Even my ex that's signed to Interscope and Sony, never asked them. I just know when I was around him.
You didn't need to know how much he made. You knew that if you ever needed something, he could handle it.
Yes, but even if he couldn't.
What Kanye say? She ain't messing with no broke niggas.
Let me tell you something. I
ain't saying she a gold nigga, but she ain't messing with no broke niggas.
Even when he couldn't, because a lot of times when you go from not having it to having a lot of it, financially, the way that the system is set up, they will hold your money and be like, no, we need to check if this is fraud. So even though he had that set up, a lot of his money, his account was locked. So when we were going out a lot, it was like, you have this money, but you can't touch it. So when we were going out, I was paying for a lot of the stuff. When we were going to the movies, he felt real bad. When we was going to the movies on my birthday, I paid for the movie. He was like, I just feel bad where you got to do the X, Y, and Z, and I can't. I was like, oh, because I know if it was on the other side, you would have had it. But
for sure, that's what I'm saying. That don't count, Shan.
How that don't count?
Because he got racks. It's just locked up right now.
But
we talking about if he ain't had no money at all, like.
And I've been with people who ain't have no money at all.
From the bubblegum machine.
I've been with people who didn't have it at all. I've been with people who I got them a job by filling out the application and giving them money for like allowance for a week. But you have to be with someone who actually gives a fuck about you being comfortable and confident in your own shit. Just because I gave you X, Y, and Z money doesn't mean I control what you do. Doesn't mean I need to know how you spend it. But I know as a man how you might feel in a position where you're supposed to be able to and you don't, but you have this woman. So it's like this constant insecurity of, well, is she going to talk to somebody else because I don't have it right now? Is she going to do this? Because if you feel like you in a position like that with a woman, then that's not for you anyway.
Did you listen to Don podcast? Sure thing. So on on this podcast. Shout out to listen to this while you shit. Shout out to Dom and Eladio, Plug.
Foreskin.
That's the name of the podcast.
Yeah, listen to this while you shit.
Oh,
it's
shit.
a great podcast. And one of my goals is to get recognized by them niggas. They gon' go to my matter of fact, go to my Twitter and what I posted today. I talking about being the best. It's their podcast. And they doing numbers. They actually quit their jobs now. And they doing full-time podcast.
I love it.
Yeah, that's what you didn't listen to the fucking message that I sent you. That's why that's what was in the message.
No, I know you had said that, but I thought you just meant like E4 because I know E4 is
Don was just working like a week ago, and now all of them. E4 is just like, yo, I'm not going anywhere. This podcast pays my rent, and I'm like, yo, that shit's crazy. So what was I talking about?
How they getting paid from the podcast? And
before that,
you was listening to this while you shit, but you ain't say what was the point, so I can't tell you what you about to say.
What was you saying before that?
I was saying how I've been with people who didn't have it, and I would give them money.
So yes, today's podcast Don was saying that he broke up with a girl a couple of days before, I think it was a few days before her birthday, because he was broke, and he's a gift giver. But he likes to put thoughts and money into his gifts.
Mm-hmm.
He's just like, well, I'm not gonna be able to do this. She probably gonna go out with her girls because he thought it was gonna be a good idea. That, hey, I forgot how you said it. It was like you thought it was gonna be a good idea. He was like, hey, just go enjoy your night with your girls. He was pretty sure that she was gonna end up sucking some dick anyway.
No, then that's not your girl.
Yeah. Well, one he in Philly.
Oh,
them up north bitches. But
hey, no slander, because I ain't like that.
My bad. One of them up north women.
I ain't like that, but I know some women that are.
Yeah, them up north women different.
They cutthroat because that's why when I lived in New York for 6 years, I ain't talked to nobody in New York, because you go outside and there's new options than they were yesterday. Like, I'm not playing in that.
And they just too fucking manly. They just too fucking aggressive. I hate an aggressive woman. You supposed to be soft and subtle. Like, you supposed to
stop changing my tire, yo. Like, let me do it.
Your softness supposed to make me hard.
It's hard. Let me tell you something. It's hard to be soft and subtle in a place like New York because people be taking advantage of you. But when that's a great way to see that a woman is being taken care of by a man in her life, is how happy she is, how feminine she is, how open she is. Like, I promise you, the next man piece I'm with, I'm not gonna say nothing. You gonna know. You gonna know. It's gonna be obvious. Chantal is dressed like her vagina is fatter today. You know what I'm saying? You gonna know. I'm gonna be more relaxed.
Right. I just be quiet when she says stuff, bro. I'm
gonna be relaxed. I'm like, oh, she's wearing another dress this week. This is the 5th one this week. Mm-hmm. Like,
and it's the same one.
All right, so boom.
Shut up.
I look for the dresses.
But I'm just saying, like, when women feel protected and comfortable and safe and taken care of, they put their shoulders down. They relax a little. Women that feel like,
I haven't had a woman in what?
Oh, here we go.
2 years now.
Hey, you wonder why? Dap me up.
Why am I dapping you up?
Because we only fuck niggas.
Hey, yo, chill out, yo.
What?
That's not gay, nigga. What? It's gay to get fucked.
Wait a minute.
I don't even know. Hey, Shan, I was thinking about this today. I don't even know. Like, I don't even know if I know how to be a good boyfriend now. Cause like,
Were you before?
I've been single. Yeah, I'm a dope ass boyfriend. I've been single for so long. I don't even know how to do it now.
I understand that because I really be asking myself, Chantal, do you remember how to kiss? Like, thinking about the last time you really, Think about the last time you really kissed somebody you wanted to kiss.
Hey, look, I'm good. I'm good with my mouth. I know I'm a great kisser. I know I'm a great kisser.
That was gay.
I'm amazing with my mouth. It is a little gay. Pause. Hey, think about that. Pause.
That's wild. You gotta get to the bag.
That's funny. Okay. All right. So my next question. Why do men complain about the marriage they're in, disconnect emotionally, not address it, and then when a woman files for divorce, he says she left me, I didn't, as if it was all good before she reacted?
Okay. Perfect. The thing with men is, right, we'll be super unhappy in a relationship and hate you, but because we're connected to that day one thought of the woman that we got with,
Yeah.
and it's like, I can't leave her because I might hate you every single day when I walk in this house, but you're still that woman that I had from day one. And like I said, the same thing with the draws. We hang on. We hang on until it's completely done. And then when y'all break up with us, we remember fully like why we loved you so much. And then it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, she might have, had whack pussy and she was a broke bitch and she could have cooked. Damn, I love that hoe. You feel me? Like we hang on to stuff. Like I said with the draws until until them things are skirts, we there.
Okay, I like that. That's a good answer. What about you, Larry?
Ask the question one more time. You know, I'm high.
Why do men complain about the marriage they're in, disconnect emotionally, not address it? Then when a woman files for divorce, yell, she left me, I didn't, as if it was all good before she reacted.
They said it. We was probably unhappy from the get, and then I know, like with my ex.
Yo, if you looking to support She Gets It shop, that's cool. I like that, and I think it's gonna look good on you. I got new T-shirts. I got stickers. I got lighter color hoodies for the springtime people who still like hoodies or sweatshirts, whatever your deal is. And even if you like mugs, I got you on that too. Check out She Gets It shop with Teespring. Now back to the show.
I was holding on to the thought what we used to be. So it's just like maybe we'll get back to that. I ain't gonna hold you. Some niggas, you said married, right? Now I got to go through finding new pussy. I don't want to do that. I got to go through that whole process.
And then, being divorced can take all your money. And so then you broke dating.
Yep. So when growing up, I got two uncles who just with their wives just because. We honestly, my mom I was like, Mom, were they in love? And she was like, man, I don't know. I'm pretty sure they love each other, but it's not like that. So I asked her, like, well, Mom, getting to the point, I said, Mom, why don't they just divorce each other?
Yeah.
And she said, Mac, it's cheaper to keep her. And that's when I learned that. And she broke it down like Zay said. You did divorce. Now, who gonna get what? Because both of my uncles were successful. So it's just like, damn, now who gonna get what? I got this big ass house. I live in this luxurious ass city. It's just like, I don't want to go through that. So, look, now they've been together for 40 years, 50 years.
You think that's the same reason why people be separated but never get the divorce and just be having boyfriends and girlfriends?
Yeah. And then a lot of people don't have the knowledge of divorce. Some people think it costs a lot of money to have a divorce, but I know for a fact it don't. Somebody told me she did a little footwork herself and paid $300 to get her divorce. So she was just like, Larry, don't ever let nobody tell you it's mad expensive. They want to get a divorce, put in some footwork, go to these places that run the city or whatever. You can get a divorce. So
I just feel like a lot of men stress that probably end up killing them faster than need be them not addressing things in their relationship where they too should have a platform in their relationship to say, hey, you unhappy about X, Y, and Z, and I'm unhappy about this. What we gonna do about it? I think disconnecting emotionally just leads to more bullshit.
I'm married to you. I don't want to hear. I know that you're not going to see eye to eye to me. I know that you might have an attitude problem. I know that I have to play it cool because if I bring this up, you might shut down, and now we're not getting nowhere. Because now I'm thinking I should have just kept my mouth closed like I was originally doing. Like, yeah, I'm high. I forgot what I was saying.
You don't
But
think
get what I was
you
saying.
don't think that's worth it to go to somebody so they can be like the middle person so everybody can be heard?
So a therapist?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
No.
Me, I like therapy. Even though I've never been to therapy, I can't wait to get a therapist. I do believe I would go to therapy with my significant other for sure.
I ain't marrying nobody that I don't feel like if there was an issue, we couldn't go to therapy and work it out.
Zay scratching his fucking ashy legs on.
I know
on
you
your
was
mic.
talking.
I just feel like if it ain't worth me trying to work it out with you, then let's not do it.
But then I feel like, why do we need a therapist to work this out? We should
Because you don't know.
amongst
A lot of
ourselves.
times,
We
people.
should ask the therapist because clearly we can't right now. You keep yelling, I keep yelling.
Yeah.
Walk away. I chase you. You tell me to leave you the fuck alone, but it's like, yo, we need to talk about this now. You don't
need to be grown. Stop being a kid and shutting down. Because I got into an argument the other day.
But you're gonna keep doing that. You're not gonna listen to me do it. Your mother probably told you. You grew up with your mother telling you not to do it. The therapist she gonna listen to it for some reason. She gonna listen to the goddamn therapist when you in the room, like with y'all three, and she says, "Zay, stop yelling." It's a video where he's just like, "God damn it, bitch! What make you think I'm gonna do that?"
Yeah. I saw it.
He says, "You don't have to yell or cuss," or he says something, but the way he worded it, he gave him options. Oh, and he's just like, "God damn it, bitch!"
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah. So
it's just like
therapist helps, bro.
Like I said, if she don't listen to you when you're like, "Hey, stop yelling. We need to speak like grown people," hit her.
No.
Nah. But I do think that that is a red flag for breaking up with a woman. If you don't not listening to your man.
Oh, for sure. If I don't listen to the man I'm with, I don't respect them. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Facts.
Like, please take that as disrespect. If you tell me, make sure you get the blue one at the store and not the red one, and I come home with 5 reds, I meant to come home with 5 reds. You know what I'm saying? Stop it. Okay. Next thing. Why do men swear up and down they don't want any more kids, but they don't get a vasectomy, but quick to get mad at a woman for not being on birth control?
Because
we gotta harm ourselves.
Why do it's not harm? It only takes a couple minutes.
Why do I have to laser my dick off? Like, yo.
Nah, honestly, yeah, for real. Why do I have to go under the knife when you could just take a pill?
Because a lot of times, depending on the woman,
it's okay. I don't mind if you gain weight, baby.
Sometimes they do gain weight. Sometimes they do have a whole shift in their behavior. Sometimes it'll give them depression. And then you have a lot of women who don't get the pill. They get the little IUD shit. And there's so many women suing these people because the IUD gets stuck in them and they got to get surgery to get it out because the doctors can't get it.
Don't get the IUD. Take the fucking pill. Take the
I have never took birth control.
Get the shot.
the easiest, safest route. I want to take. I don't promote shots. I don't do shots.
It's a shot. But I'm saying, look, so hold on, I forgot what I was gonna say. Good lord. Nah, okay, yeah, like women, you know what I'm saying? It's easier to take a pill than make me go pay thousands of dollars to get my ball sack laser so I can't produce no more kids. And then what if you break up with me one day? Now you can still have kids? And
exactly.
And it's like
it's too much of a risk.
You used to pop pills back in the day. Now why don't you want to pop pills?
You so crazy. But you know what? A lot of women do what Neo told his ex-wife. You know, he don't want no more kids. And she basically got her tubes tied or burnt, and he divorced her and had kids with the next bitch. So women, they do shit too. You so stupid talking about she used to pop pills in the past. You're
hey
nuts.
So hey yo, I was so high on those songs the other night.
That's funny.
Sam, would you ever take songs?
You know what? Ari Dad had mentioned it, and I was just like, dog. I
You
said,
would love it.
listen. I told him, I said, somebody did have a conversation with me about this. And he was like, he took it. He was like, man, it just changed my whole way of thinking. He was like, you should try it. I said, I cannot try it. Definitely not with you if it's gonna make me feel what I was told.
What is gonna make you feel? Oh, horny.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, strong, and it don't make you. And the thing is, it don't make you horny. I guess it does make you horny in a sense. In a sense, like it's not gonna make your pussy wet, your nipples hard.
How you know?
It's gonna because
his pussy doesn't get wet. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Right, you don't know. You ain't got them things.
You right. Stop dropping shit. That's what we do. God damn. I have a dick.
Right.
And but it makes you want to get touched. Like you feel it. Mm-hmm. Like it makes you like if a man, like if he would have touched like this the arch of your back, you might go bananas. You know what I'm saying? Like you're more in tune with your body. You're more in tune with everything. So that's why it makes you horny.
I feel like it would make me into a gusher.
Like, no, it is. Don't get me wrong, it is. But when you having sex, it's not like, oh, I want to satisfy my needs right now. I want him to bust my shit open. It's like, no, I'm trying to become one. I'm trying to melt into your soul right now. Like I want to go to another dimension. Like it's spiritual. It becomes spiritual. It's not just sex. And that's why I can't wait to have strong sex. It's gonna be crazy.
You are not helping me doing this.
I definitely have to wear a condom. Definitely wear a condom if you're having strong sex. But yeah, film is lit. But my bad. Go back to the question. I love Thrones. Did your man hit you back?
No, he's still bullshitting on it. Like,
tell him I got his money, man.
Bro, I told him he just doesn't answer correctly. Like, bro, I don't know what to do.
I mean, just
all right. Grow myself. Next question, and then we're gonna take a break.
All right.
Why do men ask for a bad bitch but don't understand she probably head to toe funded by multiple men, or one man who doesn't mind it? Most women can do for themselves but don't have to do for themselves because they be around men that they know are going to offer it because they feel like that's what they got to do to keep them. And my thing is, if you want a bad bitch, just know that you gonna probably be irritated. She probably gonna be empty-headed. but she gonna look nice. I just feel like if you get a bad bitch, there's certain things that you need not to complain about that comes with her.
Do you know who I've had this conversation with multiple times?
No.
Your boy Teroy.
Okay.
And he doesn't like a bad bitch.
The way he talks, I feel like he does. But my thing is like that is not going to happen with him, or else it's going to be a problem. And the problem is going to be on him.
One, he doesn't have the mojo to get a bad bitch.
I want to recommend it.
He doesn't have the mojo to get a bad bitch. But he'll tell you, because he said it, he's just like, I don't like bad bitches. I like average. If I'm settling down with you, like an average girl. Like, I'm like, and I told him, I was like, see, that's the difference between you and me. I like a bad bitch.
Okay.
I like a bad bitch. You can look at my exes. They were beautiful women. They were beautiful women.
Are you okay with what comes with that though?
Now, all of them weren't bad bitches. Like the last girl I dealt with, she was a bad bitch.
Mm-hmm.
She wasted my time, but she was a bad bitch. She wore the wigs all the time. She got her nails done all the time. Makeup was done all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like she was considered, when she walked into a room, she's turning fucking heads.
Mm-hmm.
Bad bitch. The artist. I would like to think that she's one of them. She's artistic. Like I said, she's an artist. She's don't match. She got locks. She changes. She, you know what I'm saying? She wears unorthodox shit, but she look good when she do it. But I would like to think in the artistic way, she was a bad bitch.
Mm-hmm.
She was a bad bitch. Now, some niggas just be going for people they don't want to go for it. And saying that, I'll never understand. Because like I said, I'm not going to embarrass myself.
What you mean by be going for people they don't want to go for?
Like, why are you going for a bad bitch and you know that you can't handle this?
Yeah.
Like, I went for the bad bitch knowing that eventually I'm like, yo, here go $200. I know she probably going to buy some hair with it.
Mm-hmm.
Or, you know what I'm saying? You just can't hand a bitch $50 nowadays.
Yeah. It's not going nowhere.
You gotta, yeah, that's not gonna go nowhere. Hey, yo, here go $100 at minimum.
And get her seafood boil. You know, bad bitches love those.
They do love seafood.
My God.
But yeah,
I just feel like, why do certain things have to come with being a bad bitch? You feel me? Like, why can't you be a respectable bad bitch? Like, cause you know people.
Don't get me wrong, they got those, but it's not hard to find. I mean,
bad bitches are like, I'm a bad bitch, so that's why I wear fucking a see-through t-shirt and
if you go around promoting that you're a bad bitch, you're not a bad bitch.
But I'm just saying, like, bitches claim, oh well, I'm a bad bitch, that's why I walk around. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Talking to Mike, get closer.
You know what I'm saying? They because they try to justify, you know, wearing fucking a thong and a crop top with their nipples out outside. And it's like,
well, Zay, this is 2023, and a woman can wear what she wants.
No, they can't. If I say so, no.
I feel like women are going to wear what they want to wear, but for the most part, most of these women, the way that they dress, they reveal so much of their body because they can't dress. Because if you look at the women from like the 70s and the 60s, they were sexy. They had sex appeal, but they didn't have to show what these women show now, and they were in clothes. A lot of these women don't know how to put it on.
Like, I love a woman who ain't got to show nothing, but she just wearing that shit. Miss put it on.
Right.
Like, yeah, that shit. And then I was taught that, hey, yo, give me something for my imagination.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like nowadays, I just go to their Instagram, go to their bio. If I see they got a link tree.
A link tree, Cash App.
If I see PayPal. They got a link tree, I know I'm about to go see some. I know I'm about to go see what they look like naked.
See they butthole.
Go to link. This nigga said go see they butthole. Hey, go to Linktree. If they got a Twitter, all I gotta look for is they got
God,
if they got an OnlyFans. If they got an OnlyFans, it's whatever. It's a wrap right there. You go to Twitter, see what they Twitter look like.
Yeah.
Trust me, I done seen it. It's just like, so you've been selling pussy for how long?
Oh my God. So when y'all meet, let's say y'all meet a girl and y'all look up her IG or whatever, does what you see on there completely shift how you approach her moving forward?
Hell fucking yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. If I see that you're a respectable woman, I'm gonna DM you like, hey, what's up? How you doing today? How you feeling?
If I see you're a transvestite, I'm not gonna DM you at all. You know, it's important.
If I see that all you do is throw your ass up there,
I don't think I used the 2023 term. I'm sorry.
And like I feel like you don't respect yourself, then I might be like, hey yo, what's good? Like, hey yo, pull up, let's smoke something. No, that I'm just gonna put my dick in your mouth. You know what I mean?
Goodness. Wild.
Shut up, Bill Cosby.
What is that? Oh, $5.
Most women today have multiple Instagrams for that reason. We gonna take a break and we're gonna play these messages. We'll be back. So y'all said some things that made me be like, oh, that could be an episode in itself. Y'all have any women gripes questions y'all want to ask? Because from this point on, I got like 10 more.
Yeah, I got some.
Okay. So we could ask those. Y'all want to add anything? Y'all got any questions? You want to keep it rolling?
I didn't really have any, couldn't come up with any. I was going to bite off of you.
Okay.
But just, I ain't really had nothing. Why do women, what? I don't know.
Because I have been put in a position with some of my male friends where the female that they dealing with, you know, they purposely been trying to test them out. Like, you know, we've gone out on dates. I've taken her to nice places. I've given her nice things, but I need to see if she respects my work, my business ethic. Where maybe I can't see you this week, or I can't do this. How is she gonna react? Is her attitude gonna change? And so, like after that, and they peep it, and they just like, I think I'm gonna break up with her because she doing this now just because I can't do X, Y, and Z. And it's not that they absolutely can, but they needed to see if it was you around because I'm giving you shit, I'm taking you places, or you around because you want to be around. And so he was like, well, I'm gonna break up with her. So he basically had the conversation and he was gonna break up with her. She peeped that he was gonna break up with her, and then she pulled the I missed my period. I think I'm pregnant card. And because he a man with money, she was like, if I'm gonna get rid of it, I need $500 or $600. And so he talked to me, he was like, well, at what time period would you know for sure that you're this or you're that? I'm just like, did she show you this? And he was like, no. I said, did you get a test and let her do it? No. I said, that bitch is lying. She's trying to get money out of you before you break up with her. And there's a lot of women that do that. And the reason behind this episode is a lot of men might be experiencing that, and a lot of men don't. You know what I'm saying? I've even had like my nephews side conversation me as an aunt and be like, hey, you know, I did some dumb shit, and now this girl talking about X, Y, and Z, and she need $800 to go to this state to go do X, Y, and Z. I'm just like, why the fuck would she need that? And why wouldn't she do it here? Because it's still legal, blah, 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 blah. So a lot of times I feel like men or males don't ask certain questions dealing with a woman until they in it and they don't know shit. And then it's kind of like, well, who do I ask so they don't judge me and make it a big deal and say something to somebody where I don't want it. And so that's why that was like my whole mindset behind this episode, because a lot of things sometimes men feel like they can't ask a woman because she gonna feel a certain way or she gonna catch an attitude and she gonna feel like, oh, you can't ask me that. But realistically, why wouldn't he be able to ask you that? Give him the answer.
This proves this is what I'm saying, that all these women care about is the money. That's the
crazy.
majority of it. Like, why are you trying to get money out of me? Like, I don't know. I don't understand why. I don't know. It's probably the media, rappers and shit like that. Why money is so important. Like when I went on my biggest shroom trip, that's when I was just like, yo, this shit is when I went on a little rant about money being pointless. Like, money is pointless. They literally make it every day and they burn it every day.
I miss trading.
Like what? You miss what?
Trading. That's when it made sense. Like trade a goat for a house. You feel me? Because I mean that's real value. Like you have something of value. I'm gonna trade you some of equal value.
True bargaining.
Instead
bread
of
and butter
with a white man's face on it.
Why ain't got no? What happened to the $20 bill with Harriet Tubman on it?
That ain't happening.
They was supposed to drop that this year, wasn't it?
That ain't happening. Just like Joe ain't wiping loans. That ain't happening.
Joe fool y'all Negroes.
Like the rich needs people. The rich needs people to be in debt.
What's the name of the podcast?
You know what I'm saying? The rich people need people to be in debt. We cannot get out these shackles. That ain't right to them.
Take the shackles off my feet so I can dance.
I just want to praise you.
I just want to praise you.
Listen, bring back Kirk Franklin when he was.
I'm too young.
Sheesh.
Mary, Mary. Do you know Mary, Mary?
Listen, I like their shows. That homegirl was lit. Her husband ain't shit.
Who?
The light skinned one, her husband ain't shit.
Oh yeah, and she was cute too. She had a big forehead. She was cute too.
Oh my God. But okay. Who approves? This is a funny one, but I really got this question. Who approves men's forehead selfies before they post them? And why is the phone lens above your head?
Some niggas just don't get with the times.
Yeah, wait, what you mean? Like, why is the phone lens above it?
That?
Why you do it?
Look at the girls. That is a question. And because I'm high, I'll ask it now. You can answer it later. But why can women do every fucking thing and not get judged for it? But a nigga do something, we can't do shit, bro. And they just came out, even though it was it was supposed to be funny or whatever. They got the list of shit men can't do. Which is crazy. But what was your question? What was our question? I forgot.
The question was, who approves men's forehead selfies before they post
and
them?
I said some niggas just don't get with the times. I don't know why. I seen that something that came in my memories. I had a selfie stick, and that camera was way above my head.
I do have a selfie stick somewhere in this house.
I was like, I am not reposting this. I was just like, but I was like, yo, selfie sticks was popping back then.
Yeah.
Every nigga niggas was in the club with gold chains and pocket full of money with a selfie stick. Back in 2013.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, why are they still doing it now?
I think certain niggas feel like it makes them look better too.
That's how I could tell a man's age is how much of his forehead is in the picture and how far high the phone is.
What if he's bald, man?
I don't care about bald men. Some men need to be bald because you look better bald. I don't have no preference of a man having hair or not having hair. I just don't want you holding on to your hair leaving you.
Right.
You know
That's
what
why I cut my locks off.
Most men, as they get older, they start cutting their locks off.
But trust me, if I still had like thick, because I had a taper going around. You know, like you brush it all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
I had that, but I manually did. Like I shouldn't. I like literally took a whole bunch of hair and just cut it, and it looked good for years. But it made my hair thin throughout the years as my hair got longer. I had locks for 14 years, so my shit was just getting longer and thinner and heavier, and they made thin spots. So some of them like just got so thin they just split out. I would sleep on them. I would pull them out in my sleep, like shit like that. So I was like, yo, if I ever start looking crazy, cut those shits off. And one day I recorded what it looked like.
Yeah.
And I got my hair cut like a week later. I was like, all right, I'm gonna do it. In barber school, I had Miss D do it. Shout out Miss D. But yeah, some niggas they age. That's what it be. They age and they just don't know no better. I'd be damned if I look like a fool online.
Listen. That's why it's so important for you to have like your niece that you cool with, or your aunt that you cool with, or your sister. Like I'll be quick to tell my brother, no, you're not wearing that. You know what I'm saying? Or or I'll buy my brothers like some shoes if I know they somewhere lame like Florida and they be getting shit late. Let me go ship these because I know you ain't got shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm not about to have no male of mine out here looking crazy. I really feel like when I see a full page of a man with a whole bunch of selfies, I'm just like, ugh, my nipples cave in. Like that's
Hey, yo,
why
but
you got a
hey,
full page of selfies.
you gotta know how to do it though. Cause I will say, Shane, just go look at my page on Instagram and just scroll. And
Okay.
my selfie game is A1.
But is it scattered? Or is it like every one is a selfie?
Oh, it's like every 3 months type, every 6 months.
See, that's
type
fine.
thing.
I'm talking about selfie. Even if I see your TikTok selfies, sir, I don't like men that know they look cute. I don't like men that's pretty. Like, sir.
Yeah, if I was a pretty nigga, I would abuse it. I be telling Ray all the time, like Ray ain't got no game.
Yeah,
but he just a pretty nigga, and he be in the gym all the time. He just bulky, and I'm just like Ray. If I look like you, I would be I would be out here massacring these bitches, yo. Like, yo.
I don't like that.
So I'm not mad at it. If you genuinely are a handsome man and if you constantly letting folk know, then I ain't mad at it. I would probably abuse it too, but I know I don't
Let me
look
tell
like
you
that.
something. Like, I would never go to a male strip club seeing men that feel like they always gotta have their
she gonna
shirt
take
on.
somebody home.
No.
she might go back tomorrow.
Going back tomorrow is crazy. on the Monday.
What else?
Is long beard dick here?
It's just like, even like when I was in high school, like popular dudes that was cute. You cute, but I don't want you. Like, I don't understand women who pick men where they gotta play defense every time they leave the house. I'm not doing that.
I mean, they also have insecurities too.
Sometimes, but sir, I'm not. It's like to the point where I was thinking about. I'm just like, let's say if I was out with one of my kids' dads, and some woman sees them and she don't know what the relationship is because we not really looking like we together or whatever. I would not be bothered if that woman came over and had a conversation with him or gave her the number or whatever, because that's not my person. And I think a lot of women be having too much pride and too much ego to be like, why would she automatically assume? If that's not your person, get off of him. Like, let that go. It's not out of disrespect, it's out of what it is. But on the flip side, some men can't handle a man approaching someone who's not even their woman, but they just assuming we not together because they just want that respect, like, oh, she came in with him, I can't say nothing to her type shit. And I think that's stupid. I think if that woman respects you enough and they know that, okay, he not gonna respect this, I'ma just never mind it, can't do that right now because of who I'm with out of respect, and just leave it alone. But everybody different.
I feel you. I feel you.
All right. I don't know if this is one y'all dealt with, but this is one I peeped. Why do men who claim to be straight have issues with men who are comfortable with their same-sex attraction?
I mean, some people are just raised homophobic. Some people, like I said, don't know no better. That hey, bro, like this he's another person just like you are. Some men might be on the DL,
Yeah,
and be mad that he's out of the closet and that he can't come out the closet.
Wait, can you say it for me again?
Why do men who claim to be straight have issues with men who are comfortable with their same-sex attraction? So, like, why would a gay man make you as a straight
Why
man
a straight man don't like a gay man?
Yeah, just like his niggas be like uncomfortable with themselves. That's why, like, yeah, that's what I say a lot. So you're not comfortable with your sex. You're not comfortable with with yourself. You don't know that you like.
But then I want to question. I want to question Zay fan because I watched Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh God, I didn't watch that.
And I thought it was very good.
Okay.
I thought it was very good. But one thing I learned that I didn't know is Jeffrey Dahmer was gay.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's a lot of gay scenes. That's how he had his victims. He was trying to fuck them, drug them, and that.
Yeah.
Zay here and a lot of other men that I've heard say they didn't finish watching it because there's too much gay shit in it. Mm-hmm. And my thing is, it's a show. It's a TV show. It's a lot of gay shit. I never forget when I was with my ex, 2020. Mm-hmm. We was in bed chilling, watching TV, and she was like, "You know what I find funny? You always like kind of look away or look at your phone when a gay scene come on." But she was like, you do it smoothly, like you do it discreetly. It's not like you could tell like you're a man and you just don't want to be 100% focused on a nigga fucking another nigga.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah.
You just answered your own question.
No,
that's just not what it just makes me uncomfortable to watch two men kiss.
But it's like my question is like, why miss out on a good series? Because like
it's not like that's a good reason
to not watch a whole show means it seems more drastic. Like, whoa, you won't even watch a movie because the main character is gay?
No, it wasn't a good reason to stop. I honestly just hate finishing shows, I hate finishing shows. But it was like, yeah, there's just a lot of homosexual scenes in it, and it's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I just don't enjoy watching homosexual scenes. It makes me uncomfortable in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
So, even when you're by yourself, that makes
me a little bit more uncomfortable.
I'll say this: like when I was with one of my exes, he would watch a lot of like eclectic movies. Like as far as like his movie picking was like superb. I watched some shit that I had never seen before, and so I would just be in his apartment, just going through shit, watching it. And we was at the apartment and he was like, I'm about to watch Paris is Burning. I'm just like, what the fuck is that about? And it's basically about the time period where a lot of gay men and women would go basically do like dance competitions together, whether they were like homeless or their parents kicked them out because they trans. And they basically created a family and they would have like these dance offs. But what it made me uncomfortable that my straight man wants to watch something that has so many gay people in it at that time. And now, fast forward, I'm just like, that's not a big deal because I've watched, I forgot what they call it, but they basically made a series about it, but not as detailed. about that time period. And I've watched that with Anya, my oldest, just so she could get an understanding of this is something that really happened in history, blase, blase, blase. But for me, it just made me uncomfortable because we didn't never had a conversation about what is your mindset on this. It was kind of like, let's watch this. And so I was like, no, I'm not watching that. And we never talked about it. And I just feel like sometimes if you don't talk about shit like that and then bring it up, it might catch people off guard and be like, I really don't know what the fuck they wanted to watch that. I never asked them about it. And so you just left with your conclusions of what this person might be on. And that shit makes me uncomfortable. I feel like a lot of things that people bring up and just throw at you, we need to have a conversation first before you throw this shit at me. But now, fast forward, you can't watch nothing on TV without a homophobic scene.
Facts. That does bother me.
And I feel like we know that is happening, but why we have to see in every episode in every show?
Yeah, that is what bothers me. That is they're pushing it on us, and it's like, yo,
cartoons too.
Yeah,
kids cartoons, TikTok.
I've seen a child's book that said gay BCs.
Really? Yeah, and they're pushing out. They're taking a lot of African American history out of schools, and they're putting in comic books and picture books of two men giving each other oral, kissing in middle school, elementary school, high school. So they are pushing an agenda. And don't get me wrong, I don't have no problems with anybody who's gay, trans, lesbian. I think everybody should be with who they want to be with and do what you do. But I just feel like for children, let's let them be children. And when you get to an adult age, 18 plus, you go ahead and make a decision on your body or what you need to see. But my thing is like, if you're going to show kids that, why not show them porn? Why not put porn in the library? Because that's what that is.
I feel you.
I agree, Shane. Let's let our kids watch porn.
Like, that's crazy. Like, I'm 35 and I'm not sitting on my couch with my mom watching a sex scene. Not because we don't have sex and I don't have two kids, but I'm not comfortable doing it with my mom.
What if you're watching a new movie that you've never seen before, either of y'all, and the sex scene comes up?
I'm going to get something to drink.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay. even when she would watch soap operas and I was younger and people would kiss, I'm gonna go get something. Do I need something? No. Like, same shit.
That's crazy.
when I'm watching certain things on TV, let's say I'm watching Snowfall and Anya come in the room and two people are like in a predicament or whatever, she was like, oh my God, I'm not looking at that. Cool, because that's what's supposed to be. But naturally, if she asked me, what is that? Why are two men doing this? I said, two men can do this. Two women can do this. Don't let nobody tell you that this is not sex. This is also sex. This is called sex. Like, I'm not.
This is not of God. No, I'm playing.
You don't do this shit.
I'm playing.
But it's like impossible to not, because these 5-year-olds be having iPhones better than their parents. 8-year-olds be having phones. I told her she not getting a phone until she get a job.
Right.
Because when I got a job, that's when I got a phone. And I was 16. Like, what you talking about?
Yeah, I had to buy my own phones.
Yeah. My mom ain't never paid my phone bill.
Wow, that was wild.
I'm playing. Yes, I don't know if your mom's for or not.
Yes, you do. You do this. Start lying.
No, you had financial struggles growing up.
Yeah.
You were 16. What grade are you in when you go in 9th grade?
What?
What grade are you in when you go in 9th grade? Like 14, 13?
What grade am I in when I go into 9th grade?
Yeah, like 14.
What age am I?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I meant?
Like
Yeah,
around 13, 14, I think.
I graduated at 18.
All right, boom.
14.
So I got my first phone at 13.
Okay.
And I begged my mom for a phone. And she said, no, I'm not getting you one. But I was in a marching band.
Mhm.
And one Friday night, I ain't come home till like 12, 1 o'clock in the morning.
Ah, shit.
And she was just like, okay, I'm going to have to get you a phone. Because, you know, you got to call me now if you're going to, it's getting real. You're
Yeah.
getting older and you're starting to go out and do things.
Mhm.
So I mean, I get my kid. It's 2023. You're. He might. What if she don't have a job, but she want to go out with her friends? You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand she can use her friend phone, but say in the scenario, her friend is trash, and she might need to call you because she's breaking away from her girls right now, and she need her mom to come figure out, but she ain't got a phone. You know. So if I had kids. If my kid was good or decent, you have good kids. I would never hear any problems about
Good kids at high bags.
them.
That watch porn.
As long as
That too.
as long as they're good kids, I get you a phone.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing to add a little
Why
family.
you getting them an iPhone?
Every time I call AT&T
Yeah,
about some
that's
shit,
right.
they be like,
Huh?
you can
it's
add
a good
on,
thing.
Yeah, you
you
told
can
me
add
about
on
it.
a free iPhone for the family plan. I said, I don't need no more phones in my house. I'm good.
And I'm waiting for the other new one to come in because I'm trading this one in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. Business phone.
Yeah.
Business phone.
Get into it. Get into
All
it.
right, Shan, I got 19 minutes left on this card.
Okay. Why can't men ever admit they lost traveling?
That we love traveling?
They lost traveling.
They lost traveling. What does that mean?
Like when y'all be lost, y'all don't ever admit that y'all lost. Y'all just keep trying.
Oh, that's for our uncles and our granddads when they had maps and then they had to print off.
Yeah.
They had MapQuest. You had to print off the shit. Nowadays, you shouldn't get. I never get lost. I put my GPS on everywhere I go.
I have a great sense of direction regardless.
Okay.
So it's like I really don't be lost.
Okay.
Yeah, that's some ignorant man shit that you would say.
Okay.
All right. Next
Don't
question.
gentrify me.
Why are most men between 21 and 35 selfish lovers, then wonder why women don't initiate shit anymore?
Wait, what?
See, I ain't a selfish lover.
Why are most
that
men between
first date,
21
baby.
and 35 selfish lovers and then wonder why women don't initiate shit anymore?
Sit on my face on the first night.
Oh my God.
I'm not a selfish lover.
Oh my God.
So I
The
can't
DMs
relate.
are
Y'all
open.
fucking with the wrong man. Y'all choosing weak dick.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah. Women, that's what pisses me off about women.
Men
That
do it too.
y'all always, no, we don't. Y'all always choose a bullshit ass nigga. Y'all go about 2, 3, 4, 60 of those motherfuckers.
Ooh.
And then you want to go settle down with a nigga that been wanting you for the last 10 years. Or a nigga got a crush on you because he don't like all your shit at 2, 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Or you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just like, oh, or you don't want to fuck with him because he got a good boy image. You know what I'm saying? And all you
Because
want
he used to do gospel rap.
Oh my God.
and all you want is a nigga with that got hella money, that hustle, you know what I'm saying, drive a nice car, got gold teeth in his mouth. Like, I've heard women say that they are attracted to some of the dumbest shit. Oh, I love a nigga with gold slugs.
We
I
talked
love
about
when nigga
this.
was
We
in a
talked
gang.
about this. You sent me that post.
I love a nigga with wicks. Or I love a nigga that can sag his pants just right. Or like, yo, are you serious? I love
a nigga with a baby mama.
That's a mentality.
Yeah.
Like when I see a man that's showing me his underwear, I know he's not for me. And I'm not gonna tell him to pull it up.
I feel you.
Let me tell you something. Aria's dad is 44 and he still sags his pants. That nigga's not for me. Like, some people make it really evident for you to know they not ready to step into their manhood. And I think it's such an amazing thing to watch a young man become a older gentleman and carry his shit well. And I don't understand why men be scared of what that's gonna look like. Like
Some men don't want to grow up, Sam.
a man who knows his shirt size, his suit size, his pants size, what sits on him well, what's his style, and he ain't worried about what's trendy. That shit is attractive.
So to speak on that, I will say a lot of men don't know how to wear it, don't know the first thing about a suit. So I didn't know much about suits, but I knew how suits were supposed to be worn. I knew that tailors exist. I knew that you had to have just a a half an inch of your undershirt showing from your jacket. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew that this shouldn't be no slack from the ankle of your shoe to the heel of your foot. I know how a suit's supposed to be worn, but until I started working at Men's Warehouse, that I really learned the ins and outs, what jacket styles I wear, how you measure somebody for a shirt, that extra large, medium, small, that shit don't exist. You wear 19, you wear 17, 14, shit like that. So a lot of men don't know about that shit. I'm a photographer, so I've done my share. I've done plenty of weddings where I have to tell plenty of men to unbutton the bottom button. Like niggas don't know how to wear suit jackets, and it bothers me. Like, yo, you don't know how to bottom button. So men aren't taught. My dad never taught me this. My dad was born in 1952.
Right.
So my dad was player. Put some slacks on, some wingtips, a nice shirt. Leave them two top buttons open, let your chest hairs hang out, and, and you real smooth. Maybe add on the blazer. Like, yeah, they 1952. They wear big suits.
Yeah.
So yeah, some men just aren't taught that. So I will stick up for the men there. I will say that some men are just taught that and don't know any better. So and the ones that do, you can tell because they wearing the damn thing. I had to tell somebody the other day. He was like, "Yo, I'm gonna get a Dickie suit." I was just like, "You ain't gonna wear it, right?" And then I was just like, "Make sure you get it tailored, because the Dickie suits are fly. But the niggas that really know how to wear them, them West Coast niggas, the niggas in Philly, they get a Dickie suit. They going to the tailor. They getting that shit tailored, and that shit gonna look
I got
fly.
a Dickie suit, but I wear it when I'm painting.
Yeah, we gotta have a photo shoot when we come to Georgia.
I wear that shit when I'm painting. All right. I'm gonna skip one because I feel like we talked about this a little bit. As a man, do you know your love language?
I definitely know my love language.
What is it?
My love language is, of course, because I'm a man, physical touch and quality time.
Okay. I like that.
Yep. I love quality time. Like, I'm that nigga that I don't care if my girl goes everywhere with me. When you see her, you see me. When you see me, you see her type shit.
I
So,
had
yeah.
I had a man piece like that where I was never my name, even when he wasn't around. It was like, oh, what you call a girl? The fuck? I have a name.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
That's a compliment.
I know it's a compliment, but it's kind of like, damn, I have no identity. I'm just this nigga's girl.
I mean, if you was to get married, you'd be Mr. and Mrs.
I don't like that shit. Why I gotta be a Mrs. and you always just a Mister, even if we not married?
Because you follow me. I am now your leader.
No. I rebuke it. All right. Why don't men let women know they're running late before they're late? Or what a woman is expecting may not happen on time?
I don't know. All right, because we don't want to let you down.
But the evidence is going to happen. Why wouldn't you prep me?
Why wouldn't I prep you?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe the man thought that that it was he was gonna make it happen, even though to the last minute, like, I gotta make it work. I'm gonna make it work. And it's like, shit, I'm out of time. Like, I wasn't able to do it. You know, I thought I was gonna do it. I thought I was gonna have this by this time, but shit ain't fall through. I'm sticking up for the men. Sticking up for the men on
I
this one.
see. Last one. Why overreact and have to apologize later when you know last time your bitch was ready to leave the last time you acted a fuck up? This is like
Once we get upset,
self-checking.
we get upset.
Repeat that one more time.
Why overreact and have to apologize later when you know the last time your bitch was ready to leave when you acted the fuck up? Like, why is it so hard for y'all to self-check yourselves in the heat of the moment?
Cause I know for me, I be trying to hold myself like be relaxed and cool, but then females y'all be getting disrespectful, and then like when and y'all don't be listening, and then it's like okay, well clearly I gotta yell for you to listen to me, and then it just continues to progress.
Larry.
I can't relate.
Okay.
I can't relate.
You
Hey,
self-check yourself all the
I don't
time?
be art. Yes, I do. Ever since I was a teenager, I was taught to check myself, self-reflection. Like
Okay.
I said it on the podcast 1,000 times. That's why you've heard me say my biggest pet peeve is not thinking before you speak.
Yeah.
Like I've always thought about what I said before I said it, or was I wrong? Like, hey, was I wrong for saying this? It's like, nah. Like I self-reflect all the time. Did I do this before I do this? Like, is this going to benefit me? Is it going to hurt me in the long run? So yeah, I self-reflect all the time. I can't relate. I don't understand why most people don't self-reflect.
We're talking about
Like,
in the moment though.
like in the moment, yes. In the moment, when it could be life or death, or it could bankrupt you, have you, you know what I'm saying, broke as shit. Like, it doesn't take much to think about something in the moment. Like, how crazy could it be unless it's literally life or death? Should I shoot this nigga? Should I not? If he about to shoot you, you got a gun too. You better get him before he gets you. Shit ain't that hard.
I don't think it. I don't think you always do self-reflect in the moment.
And explain to me why. Give me a scenario.
Because when you argue, right? Because you might self-reflect afterwards or before, but when you get into an argument with me or with Ray, you do like everybody does. You sometimes let your feelings get ahead of you. And
give me an example.
Like when you were arguing with Ray the other day, anytime you argue with Ray, you just you let your feelings.
If I did, I would have apologized.
Continue, and you say things that are, or when you argue with me, sometimes you say things that are hurtful. And I'm like, damn, bro. Or like when you left, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure you got your feelings got involved, and you're like, fuck, I don't feel like waiting, and you left.
Yeah,
and that's hurtful. And then afterwards, you did apologize.
Because I apologize. If you were somebody else, I wouldn't have apologized. I apologize to you because I care about you more than I care more about your feelings than I do anybody. All these other motherfuckers I don't know like that. So it's just like, you know what? To these other, I know I'm an asshole. I know I can be an asshole, especially when I get annoyed. So I don't give a damn about these other motherfuckers. So I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna apologize to them. But for you, it's just like, you know what? I have more respect for you, bro. I know I was an asshole. I shouldn't. Since you're on that list of having more respect for, this is why I'm apologizing.
Not for you, and it's appreciated, but like I said, you're adding more to it. It's not about other people, me. It's just the fact that sometimes feelings do get in the way, and you don't always.
But no, I did it. I still that night. I still said two things you'll learn about me. Is one, communication is everything to me. Like saying when we was a little late, I hit you from the beginning though. Even though I forgot, I still hit you from the like a couple days ago. Forgot I hit you from the beginning. Hey, Zay's leaving work now. He's on his way here. Boom. Zay just pulled up. We setting up. Like Shannon tell you, I gave her play by play. Communication is everything. And two, when it comes to business, I ain't or anybody, and not outside of business. I ain't waiting. Why am I outside? It's cold. I ain't waiting
Man, that was
because
like,
I should have been here. I should have been inside already. We should have been meeting. And I'm like, you say you had to, go do something. I'm like, all right, bet. I think you didn't go do something because you fell asleep.
What when did I say I had to go do something?
Yes. And I'm like, I came 20 minutes later.
I was probably talking about school.
No, it was nighttime. You said you had to go make a play.
Huh.
And I'm like, I take it he didn't go do that because he fell asleep.
Fall asleep.
So, yes, when
mm-hmm.
we're supposed to have a business meeting and you fell asleep, even though you're home, I had to come knock on your window. Like, it's like,
I'm like that too. Like
I
my
wasn't
time.
wrong. I feel like I wasn't wrong for being an asshole.
I didn't say you were wrong,
But because I know I hurt your feelings and you my man's, I apologize.
yeah.
And it was sincere.
Mm-hmm.
But I know but it's at the same time, it's like, hey, I still be like, hey, bro, I was still an asshole because you was late. So if you do it again, I'm probably gonna be another asshole.
And I told you I was like, yeah, I understand, but still hurts.
See,
But my whole point is I self reflect and I don't act. I don't act on nothing and then go back and be like, oh, I was wrong. If I act on something, I thought about it and I did it.
That's
Because I
me.
didn't think I was wrong.
I'm a reactor.
What?
I'm a reactor. Everything I do, everything that I do that you feel was my reaction to some shit that you should know better.
Right. I got 3 minutes left. I ain't trying to rush you. I'm just saying.
No, we good. We done. Thank you for doing this episode. This was the Couch Sessions. You can find them on all of the podcast platforms.
I gotta do my intro and my outro.
I know you're gonna do it, but I just want to say quickly that I feel like y'all answered some good shit. Y'all gave some good shit. Hopefully, whoever listening gets some good shit from it. I'm definitely gonna check out that podcast. Listen to this while you shit. But yeah. Where can they find you? Which I want to say before we drop this mic.
You can find me on Instagram at BigSmooth252, or if you need your photos taken, _Hilton Photography, or if you need a haircut, Max Mirror. That's MACS Mirror. Or if you just want to listen to the podcast, you can type in the Couch Session, and you can tune in with me on the Apple Podcast, Spotify. Those are two major ones. Type me in the Couch Session. Larry Hilton Jr. on Facebook. Suave Negrito for my Spanish women. I just got back on Snapchat. I found a loophole.
Oh my god.
So I'm back on Snapchat. You thought they could hold me down, but they couldn't. Say what you got to say.
Say less, Zay Racky, professional hater, official codes to the Couch Session podcast. Follow me on __ say less or _ say less styles. It's my barber page. Appreciate Stan for having us on.
Oh, that's it. Hold on. Let me know when to do my thing, because I got in it for myself too. Stan, where can they find you?
They can find me at shambypodden.com. She gets a pod at shambypodden in these streets, Twitter, TikTok, maybe your daddy's house. I don't know.
All right. That's it.
Yeah. Happy Thursday, motherfuckers.
Smooth Black, Suave Negrito, F.A. Hilton, King Black, the heartbroken people healing himself, and let's not forget Manifestation Guy. Yo, this is Larry Hilton and Shan and Zay, and we vibing.
Got that throat.
Perfect.
Hey, yo.
Oh, thank you.